Anthony,
Hi.
thanks very much for your time.
No problem at all.
So, where are we?
We are in, well, we're in Sunningdale, but we are in the Winkworth branch of Sunningdale. We've been here, my name's Anthony Blackstone. We've been here since January, and it's been well received. It's a fantastic estate agency. It's brilliant. It's been a really good first 12 months, coming up to 12 months.
Great.
So it's been superb.
So tell us a bit more about like Winkworth and how the setup is, because it's a big brand.
It is a big brand. It's we are now over 100 offices, and building each and every year.
Yep.
I think there was about six or seven this year of new franchises coming on board. We're now over 100. There's 60 in London.
Okay.
Over 60, and we are now about 45, I believe, in the country.
Right.
So obviously we were a new addition at the early part of this year. It's a big firm. You know, we offer a great selection of services, obviously out there to meet the clients' needs.
So typical type of client, high net worth, mid net worth. Do you service them all, or?
We do indeed. It is literally across the board. We cover from lovely one-bedroom apartments locally around the corner, which is a new listing around the corner a couple of days ago at 330,000.
Yep.
Right up to a beautiful listing we have on the Winkworth estate at 16 million. So we do really cover top to bottom, and that's been really well received over the last 12 months. In terms of typical clients, it can be anybody. It really can. There's a big drive for schools in the local area. So the typical client is families moving out of London, maybe starting a family, but a huge drive for the schools.
We're in a good area, people,
we're in a fantastic area.
People warm to those nice places because of the schools and the environment. I mean, we're in a village, but 2 seconds away there's Chobham Common. And
you've got beautiful Virginia Water Lake down the road, and we're only 50 minutes plus, from Waterloo, which
train
is
station
fantastic.
just here,
so
walking distance.
It's a perfect spot, and that's why so many buyers are coming out to Sunningdale, Ascot, Virginia Water, and surround. It is a fantastic affluent area.
Anthony, a bit about you. So you run and own this business?
I do indeed.
But what's your history? What's your experience in this industry?
I've been in the business now for 15 years. So back in sort of 2003 when I started working for small independent firms. I've worked for some very large firms, both in London and locally. But for me, I've seen what works. I've seen what doesn't work, and so I know what our clients are looking for, and I wanted to put that into my own business.
Great.
But also have a great brand behind me in Winkworth, because they do offer all the service. We have the country house department up in London.
Yep.
We have the corporate services department sending us rental leads. It's all the services are there of a large international brand, because we have properties and offices now in Portugal,
brilliant,
and Spain and surround. So, and we have a China desk too, which is fantastic. So it's all the big services that obviously these large firms offer, but it's also independent business as well, and which I own.
Great. So let's talk about like marketing, and there's standard sort of stuff in this industry where you would do like Rightmove and prime location and a couple of other things. But what do you do above and beyond with marketing to really make you different in this industry? Because it's a tough, competitive industry, isn't it? It is,
and from the past, it was very easy to pop a property on Rightmove, Zoopla. You stick a board up outside the house, you take the call, they call up, you go round, you do a viewing, you get an offer, that's it. Where the market has become difficult over the last 10 years from 2008, you have to do something different now. And that's putting yourself out there. And that is with a big drive on doing something different, and social media.
Okay.
With Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn.
You use them all?
I use them all.
Okay.
I use them all.
So tell us a bit about how you use each one, because my belief is that each platform has a slightly different audience.
Yep, no, I would certainly agree with that. Again, I think certainly Facebook and Instagram is obviously fantastic for obviously, you know, one, obviously globally, and obviously people, you know, connecting. It seems to be a lot of local people on Facebook, and these Facebook groups that each individual area has. That's a good point. A big drive. Sunningdale has its own Facebook group. Virginia Water has its own Facebook group. Bagshot down the road, Camberley. You know, they all have their own individual groups. So again, I can target them via, you know, with Instagram and Facebook. And LinkedIn as well. You know, LinkedIn is a little bit different, I think, in some ways to Instagram, but it, you know, getting articles out there, some really good content marketing, I think, is a big drive now, which I know a lot of people have been well received and taken well. Is some of these articles that I've put on my new blog.
Okay, what's that?
It's a great blog. It's called the Sunningdale and Ascot Property Blog.com, and on there I put everything.
Okay.
It's obviously my blog, but you know, in terms of obviously instructions from that we are listing, but also instructions that other agents are listing. And it might sound very strange to do that, but it's offering a service of you know, what is a good buy-to-let property locally. Yeah. You know, where's a good cafe to go, and you know, it's about the local.
So it's lifestyle-y type things as well, not just about houses and the industry. And
exactly, it's not just you know, it's not just about me and my blog. It's about the property market in general locally. And you know, if somebody comes to me and asks me that I'm going to buy this property through another agent and it looks like a good deal, I will say,
you'll give them advice.
It looks like a good deal. Hopefully they will come rent the property through me because I gave them good advice. And I think that's important, and that's what the blog's all about.
So that makes me recognise that you're going above and beyond. You know, you've got this blog, you've got the standard platforms for advertising property, but you're doing your social media, you're getting interactions from social media, likes and direct messages and things like that.
Yeah, all the time.
So do you feel like there is a small gap or a big gap in the market to have something else like Goldlist around, where you can put your business on the app and people can find you from wherever they are in the world, and they can communicate with you, and there's just nothing else out there like that, especially for you guys, because it's quite limited on what you can do. And if you just do social media, I think you end up being just like everyone else. You've got to do it because the profile of your business has to have social media, but then you just end up being like someone else.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. You know, from you know what I know about the new app, it sounds fantastic, Goldlist, and you know, again, somebody abroad relocating to the area, they can direct message. It doesn't come, you know, Rightmove and Zoopla, all powerful, obviously, but that comes through as an email. This comes through as a direct message, which can be picked up straight away. So you can respond, and they're contacting, you know, me for a reason, and that's the beautiful thing. That's the beautiful thing about it.
So say, for example, which this does happen, is you're at home one evening, it's Friday or Saturday, and someone is wanting to relocate to the UK and specifically this area. They've done a category search for estate agents and high-end estate agents, say, in our area on Goldlist, and your name pops up. They see you as a owner of the business, and they message you, and it's 10 p.m. UK time. How do you think you'd react to that?
The beautiful thing is a direct message, you react to it straight away, and you can respond, and at that point you can either have a conversation on the phone or you start direct messaging. It's fantastic.
Do you think that facility will give you the edge over your competitors?
Most definitely. You know, I think there are, you know, over the years in terms of this business and just dealing with emails, it's you know, we will deal with it tomorrow. We will deal with it, you know, in a couple of days' time. It's, you know, the fact that you can actually direct message straight back and actually have that communication, I think is fantastic.
Yeah, great. We're really excited to have you listed on the app, and I think if we can meet again in a couple of months' time when you've got some success stories to tell us. That'd be brilliant to hear from you again.
I'd love to. No, that sounds fantastic.
So thank you very much for your time.
Super. No,
Anthony,
thank you. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, wish you all the best on Goldlist.
Super. Thank you.
Thank you. Cheers.